let's look at a few really dynamic ways you can use an online whiteboard to create fun, seasonal teletherapy activities. The example I'm showing here is using a free version of an online whiteboard called Miro. And there are other options out there you may choose to use, but this one works great. Online whiteboards are a place where you can upload documents, pictures, write, draw, and move items around the screen. And the layout of the toolbar and features may look a little different on your online whiteboard, but this demonstration will give you the basic idea of what you can do to create some really fun teletherapy activities. I'm focusing on the winter holiday season here, and I've built a fun living room scene. I simply used the icon finder to find the various items I wanted, and you can drag them around to your desired location. You can change the size and set up the scene the way you would like. I've actually hidden some items behind the presents, so we can do a therapy activity where we open the presents. For example, I might want a teddy bear for a present. Simply use the icon finder. So I'll choose a teddy bear, and then I'm going to use the feature to move this object to the back so that I can hide it behind the gift box. And it's really fun to create this type of scene. And instead of using prep time before the session to do this, you can actually build the scene with the student and let them have some input into what items you choose and where you put the decorations. This makes the activity longer, so it might stretch over multiple sessions, makes it really more enriching, and then cuts down on any prep time for you as the therapist. So set up this scene with the student, get their input and help. As we're building the scene together, we can target a host of therapy goals such as descriptive language, sentence formation, articulation, fluency skills, just to name a few. You could then extend the activity to actually opening the presents. And we might have some pretend children here. So I have a girl, and then I could add a boy if we'd like. And we can take turns opening the presents. You can just move the box aside, or you can click on it and hit delete to make the box go away. If you wanted to target articulation, for example, you could name the children with names that include the target sound. So I could create a text box here on the whiteboard and add some names. And maybe we're working on the R sound, so I could have names that have the R phoneme. And we could embed that into our activity, such as saying, it's Rick's turn to open a present, now it's Carrie's turn, and so on. And you could also really personalize it by uploading real pictures. So you could upload a picture of the student and yourself, like this. You could target social skills like turn taking and emotions. You might create a scenario where you say that the character really wanted a video game, but she got Legos. How does she feel? Now she opened her next present and it is a video game. Now how does she feel? So you could use that kind of approach to target pragmatics or social skills with the student. OTs could use this activity to target various visual motor skills. For example, you could create a really busy scene and ask the student to find specific items on the screen, like an I Spy type of activity. It could also be fun to hide an elf in the scene. So I could go to the icon finder and find an elf picture, then click to pop it into my scene and move it around anywhere I would like. We could use this to address spatial concepts, such as where is the elf? The student could answer, he's on the chair or between the fireplace and the tree, and so on. So you can really individualize it for whatever your student needs to work on and tailor it to your student's particular interest and functional level. And this is one of the great things about teletherapy is that we can think outside of the box and be really creative with it. So I hope that gets you inspired to have some fun with your teletherapy sessions this season. Thank you. Bye-bye.